Sometimes people act really weird. Sometimes certain people can act really, really horrible. Sometimes certain people can act in such a way that we just really cannot understand why they're being the way they are. So you guessed it, my gorgeous Geminini, it's like a little bit of problem that you are going to have with somebody, a little bit of challenge which you are going to happen when it comes to one specific person in your life. Now, sometimes people act in a very strange way. People are sometimes very, very unusual, and we cannot possibly understand why they're being the way they are. But you need to understand that that doesn't mean that that person is evil. That doesn't mean that that person is horrible. That doesn't mean that that person is nasty. It just means that we are all a little bit different. You know, there are certain demons and there are certain things that sometimes people are dealing with, and then because they're dealing with certain things, you know, they don't have enough energy to reflect on other things in their lives in the way they normally reflect. So somebody's gonna be acting very, very strangely in a very unusual way, and this is maybe going to get you a little bit worried, but you really must not think that that person is evil. I think that, you know, you are going to find out very, very soon that what exactly was the cause of the problem, you know, why exactly that person was acting really, really strange. And in fact, you know, that person has been acting as strange for a while and you couldn't understand. But what's going to happen this month, it's really kind of going to surprise you. And now it's all going to be entirely down to you. You will be facing the situation with somebody who is very close to you, very important to you, where they're going to be, you will do something nice for them, something really beautiful, something gorgeous. You will want to reconnect with that person or connect to that person, and that person is just going to act in a really horrible and in a really cold way. That doesn't mean that you need to be kind of horrible back, because that would be the worst thing to do. What you have to do, what you must do, is just basically try to ignore this and don't allow this to upset you whatsoever, because very soon after that moment in time, on one hand you're gonna find out exactly why that person was acting in this way, and this is gonna blow you away, to be quite honest with you. And then on another hand, you are gonna have a huge reward from this. The reward is gonna be much greater and much more powerful than you could have possibly imagined, because your number is number 17 when it comes to numerology. And this means that this is gonna turn out to be like a huge experience which is going to change your life. But also, on another hand, when it comes to the actual number 17, it's also about the actual 17th of February, where you are going to have this unexpected revelation. And this unexpected revelation that you are going to have, it's actually going to work so brilliant for you, because it's going to help you to gain an insight what was obstructing you so much in your life. And when you realize what was obstructing you so much, you're not gonna be able to believe it, but you will want to do something about it, like, oh my God, immediately. Very, very powerful time of your life when you least expected, indeed. And also, my gorgeous Geminini, when it comes to the actual nutrition and when it comes to health, I know lots of you probably find this really boring, but I just find this so important to mention, because me, throughout my whole life, I have been eating healthily and I've been taking like a natural supplements, and I do know for the fact what a difference to my life all this has actually made. So I really want to strongly recommend you to keep on taking things to boost your immune system. So it's organic camu camu and natural vitamin C. It will be the actual zinc picolinate, and it's going to be natural vitamin D3 alongside K2, which is going to help its absorption. And on top of all that, you, like so many other signs this month, are going to have a sensitive digestion, and you're going to feel a little bit tired every now and then, which is absolutely normal because so much you will be going through. So I highly recommend you to get something like a natural vitamin B liquid to take the first thing in the morning. This in itself is going to give you that much needed energy. Sorry, but also at the same time, it's going to be beneficial for your entire digestive system. If you're on any other medications, if you're pregnant or if you're breastfeeding, you just need to check with your doctor, you just need to check with your GP. Only they can tell you whether this can interact with your existing medications, my gorgeous Geminini, or not. So now I'm going to start with the very 1st of February, which is going to be quite significant indeed. Why? Because on the very 1st of February, you are going to have a really beautiful and positive experience. You are going to become experience which is bringing a clarity into your life, which is going to open your eyes indeed. And this experience is going to make you fully aware of something very specific. What is this going to be? When it comes to something you've been like kind of contemplating about for the last few months, there is your answer. There is your answer. This in itself is going to help you to stand on the ground, to stand on the ground, and also at the same time, it's going to help you to understand what exactly do you need to do when it comes to that contemplation. This is why this is going to play an important role when it comes to you standing on the ground, on your ground. But then again, at the same time, it's going to help you to move on from something like so major, because only now you're gonna realize why did you have a creative block and what has been causing this creative block in your life. And when you realize this, purely the way you're gonna feel, purely by paying attention to your own energy and vibration, this is gonna be like, oh my God, I can't wait to walk away from this. So you will know what to move on and what to walk away from immediately. Absolutely brilliant. The second important date, my gorgeous Geminini, this is what I love you so much. You're a good spirit, you're a good soul, you're a good person. There are lots of people who kind of don't get you and lots of people who don't understand you. You remind me of like a certain signs, and this in itself, it's like, doesn't really matter what people think. It's more about how you feel about yourself. And the more you appreciate yourself, the more you're going to project that energy, and the more you're going to attract those particular people who are going to value your life in the right way. Okay, so it's all a kind of part of a really pretty much so a bigger picture here. So what am I trying to say? On the 2nd of February, my gorgeous Geminini, on the 2nd of February, I love you because this is showing who you are. This is showing what a good person you are. This is showing what a good spirit you are. Why? Because somebody is going to need your help. Somebody is going to need your help. And somebody is going to need something from you, like a financial help, or something like that, but you're gonna need to give something. You're gonna feel like you're gonna realize what this is, and you're gonna feel like you want to give that to that person. But the problem is here is that person. No, it's not a problem. Sorry. This is important. On the 2nd of February, so you are gonna feel like you want to give something to somebody, but you're gonna become aware of this person who is going to need your help. And I really love you for this so much, because so many other people will be like, no baby, no. Maybe there is some kind of negative experience that you've actually had when it comes to that person. There is some kind of negativity showing here, whether this was like a negativity in between you and that person in your past, or whether that person has been very dark and negative for such a long time, and this is like showing big time, and something was putting you off of that person for a while as well, and this is what shows the goodness of your heart. So the bottom line is that somebody on the 2nd of February is going to need your help, bless your heart, and you are gonna decide to help this person, and you are going to help this person. You have no idea what are you actually doing by helping to this person. You have no idea. It's to do with probably one of the most powerful karmic reactions which you've ever had in your life, in terms of something bouncing back like much quicker and much sooner than you can possibly believe. Do you know what I mean? And so once you help that person, you are gonna that person is actually gonna tell you something. That person is gonna tell you something. That person is gonna make you aware of something, and you're gonna be so grateful to God that you've decided to make this step, this journey, because when you find out what this person is going to tell you, this is going to turn your whole life upside down. And I mean that in the best possible way, because you're going to become aware of a really, really important thing to pay attention to, something that you missed out on, and most importantly, something very, very wise when it comes to you becoming aware of this choice, this realization, which is to do with your immediate future, your near future. Your life very, very soon is going to start changing because of this, because this in itself is not only bringing some kind of missing information into your life, but it's also going to be the beginning of a very, very powerful transformation, my gorgeous Gemini. Indeed, wow. The next important date is going to be on the 5th of February. On the 5th of February, you're going to come across some kind of a little bastard here. You're going to come across some kind of a little snake here. And someone is going to try to kind of make you and pressurize you to kind of do something that you don't want. And you will know that the energy is off. You will know that something is not right. But because this little bastard is going to have a very strong energy, sometimes it can take over and they can manipulate what we do. People like this, you see, they can manipulate willingly what we do purely through their own energy, and we respond the way they want to respond, and then later on we are like, oh, what have I done? So I'm telling you this to kind of not allow that moment to happen, so someone is going to try to pressurize you to buy something or to do something that you don't want to do, and so you just have to kind of need to really stay away. But then again, at the same time, you will know that something is off with that person. You will know that something is not right, okay? Because they're going to be kind of really pushy, and you're not going to like it whatsoever. So it's just a word of advice. Or it's maybe to do with some kind of investment even. Do you know what I mean? But someone is just going to be kind of keep on pressurizing you. And I would be like, no, baby, no. Do you know what I mean? So just stay away from this little bastard here. Very, very important indeed. And also, my gorgeous Gemini, what else I was going to say? Absolutely beautiful, gorgeous pendant. This one is a very powerful indeed. Look at how striky this is, okay? This is called a dragon blood jasper. Very, very powerful when it comes to being a problem solver, okay? So it's fantastic for problem solving. It's brilliant to take responsibility, okay? And also it's fantastic when it comes to accepting what needs to change. This is going to be so important to wear for you, my gorgeous Gemini, within the next few months. This comes with a beautiful sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. Just click on the name of this video and it's going to expand, and then you will see where am I selling it. Or you can just go on Google and just type Sasha Bonasin shop. And then my page is going to come up that way. Just click on it and then you will see first or second product is going to be Dragon's Blood Jasper. Okay, this is something I highly recommend you. And by buying things from my channel, you're also supporting my channel as well. Okay, so the next important date is going to be on the 16th of February. On the 16th of February, my gorgeous Gemini, this is absolutely brilliant. You know why? Because on the 16th of February, on the 16th of February, you're gonna be very, very happy. You're gonna be so excited. You will want to kind of party. You will want to kind of celebrate. This is how happy you will be. You will even feel like you want to reward yourself and buy something for yourself, or go. You will even feel like you want to go somewhere to rejuvenate yourself, to reward yourself. And you should. This life is way, way too short. And the more we take care of ourselves, the more we're gonna get out of this spiritual journey. Just remember, the more energy you give to yourself, the more happier you're going to be. And then you're gonna be projecting a happy energy, and then it's all gonna work like kind of together to bring happy experiences and happy people into your life as well. So on the 16th of February, you're gonna be extremely happy, because you will realize now exactly what do you need to do with this project. That is something that you did not kind of know what to do whatsoever. Something that brought so much difficulty into your life. And this particular project that you're gonna, this is why you're gonna feel so, this particular, it's to do with something that brought, so much negativity and so much kind of negative energy into your life, because this particular project was affecting everything else, if that makes sense. And this particular project, this is so important to you, because I know it's difficult to explain, but it's to do with something that you had so much difficult with and didn't know what to do. And I can call it a project now. But this was like really standing in your way when it comes to other things. This kind of locked the door, and you couldn't see the key. You couldn't find the key. So now it's not only about that, it's about you finding the spiritual key and unlocking this door. This door that you are about to unlock, it's going to allow you to work on another note, on something so big and so important to you, something major. You see, so this little thing that you had the difficulties with was really standing in your way when it comes to you unlocking the most powerful door of your entire existence. And behind this door, it's going to be this huge thing, which is going to be absolutely obvious to you in between the 16th and the 21st of February, for example, where you're going to become so determined to succeed. Absolutely brilliant. It's going to be impossible to ignore this, because it's literally gonna be staring at your face, my gorgeous Gemini. Indeed. Another thing I was going to recommend you, it's probably the most beautiful pendant I ever had. Literally one of the most beautiful pendants I've ever had, one of the most powerful pendants I've ever had, my gorgeous Gemini. Okay, and this is called this is so powerful, and on top of that, it's actually rare as well. It's quite rare. It's called Aqua Praise Chalcedony. The reason why is it so powerful, because it helps you to reconnect with yourself on a deep and spiritual level. It helps you to understand what you don't normally understand in terms of insights that you may have, but also at the same time, it helps you to reconnect with the nature. It helps you to feel calm, peaceful, and it helps you to center yourself. It reduces anxiety, stress, negativity, and depression. And on top of all that, when you're wearing this, you start to remember your dreams, the right dreams, rather vividly. And once you start remembering your dreams vividly, I'm not talking about any dreams, but I'm talking about dreams that can help you so much when it comes to your life and when it comes to your invaluable intuition that you can gain like this, which helps you with so many things in life. You know what I mean? It gives you signs and indications what to do and what not to do. Same when you're kind of chilling out and meditating, there are all sorts of insights that you actually get. But also on top of that, when you kind of come across certain signs, like you normally come across, let's say 777, and this means to you a specific thing, and then while you're wearing this, there's so many other things that come to you, and even different words that you don't normally use come to you. Not because someone else is talking, but it's because, it really kind of helps you to reconnect with your third psychic eye, so your subconscious mind takes over. When your subconscious mind takes over, you cannot do wrong in life whatsoever. So this is why this is so powerful indeed. So this Aqua Praise Chalcedony comes with sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. By buying from my channel, you're also supporting my channel as well. The next important date, it's going to be on the 22nd of February. On the 22nd of February, my gorgeous Gemini, oh God, yes, I'm not going to lie to you. Something very much so unexpected is going to happen, and you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it. Something unexpected, it's going to happen. You're not going to like it, but there is nothing that you're going to be able to do about this whatsoever. Because but the bottom line is that you are going to have this specific challenge that you will be dealing with. So this is going to work out remarkably for you. Listen to me very carefully. Something bad and negative is going to happen on the 22nd of August. You're not going to like it. But this in itself is going to create this important challenge. La la la. And you're going to deal with this like the biggest mama baby with this challenge. Okay? This is going to bring the best in you. And in fact, the worst experience this feels to you, the more powerful you are going to be when it comes to you responding to it. But when it comes to you having one of the major comebacks, when it comes to your life, you're going to realize you are unstoppable here, my gorgeous Gemini. The 22nd of February, it's going to be the key date when you're going to realize how powerful, how strong, how amazing, and how different you actually are. So the 22nd of February, it's going to bring this negative situation, which is kind of going to in turn to be like a really big challenge that you're going to need to respond to it immediately. But because this is going to happen unexpectedly, you didn't have time to think or overthink, when it's even worse sometimes, and prepare to it, right? Prepare for it. Right now, your spiritual side, your spirit is going to take over, and you're going to respond in the most spontaneous way. And you are going to find this to be so rewarding, because exactly 9 days later, there is going to be a very important news and message that you're going to have, and it's going to confirm to you, and you're going to kind of find this extremely rewarding, and it's going to confirm to you that you responded in the right way, and all you did was following your intuition. Bless your heart. And now you're going to become so creative, like ridiculously creative, especially when it comes to you deciding to move on with your life towards much calmer waters. You are going to find yourself on a spiritual quest yet again, and you are going to make an extremely important decision here. Like, oh my God, the decision that you're going to make, I don't need to tell you what this is, because naturally and organically you are moving on with your life, most certainly, most importantly, most significantly, towards the right direction indeed. After this moment in time, after this point onwards, oh my God, there are so many people that are going to start drifting into your life. After this moment, after this point onwards, this is going to reflect on your relationships with people in the best possible way. It's going to start making you feel ridiculously adventurous, but also it's going to highlight the side of you, the part of you that you need to nourish, especially when it comes to you being with the people and wanting to maybe come out of your comfort zone. Indeed, like absolutely mind-blowing stage and time of your life. The next important date, my gorgeous Gemini, it's going to be on the 28th of February. On the 28th of February, I'm so happy for you. This month is going to be, it's like amazing. On the 28th of February, fantastic. Like I can only say this is a big victory for you. Big victory. Big success. Big recognition. A big achievement. It's going to open your eyes, but most importantly, it's going to help you like to see things from a different angle, okay? And I mean this in the best possible way when it comes to you realizing how powerful this change that you are going to have is coming. Here you're going to have a clear taste and flavor of what's about to come into your life and how much your life is actually going to change. Not only that, you will know that there is something that you're going to need to sacrifice. You will also have a confirmation that the sacrifice that you made not that long ago was absolutely the right thing to do. So this is going to give you even more confidence, even more focus, to set certain boundaries at this time of your life. And as soon as you set the certain boundaries, you need to be clear with yourself. You need to act very quickly here. And by acting very quickly, I mean by setting the clear boundaries and understanding the importance of this, because you are, this is going to basically already start. The process of manifestation has already started. This is going to feel on a complete, you're going to feel like you're in a completely different dimension because you are following the path that you are indeed intended to follow. You're following the path that you're destined for. So that's why the process of manifestation here, it's already going to start on the 28th of February, because a lot is going to be boiling down towards you thinking about the specific goal, towards you thinking about the specific goal. But what you're not going to realize, that the manifestation and the process of manifestation has already started, has already begun. Okay, so in 1 year time, I know you're gonna have a go at me, but in 1 year time exactly, your life, it's gonna be completely different. You are gonna feel so pleased with yourself, and trust me, there is so much more that you are gonna be enjoying on daily basis. Your life is gonna be completely different in the best possible way, and I mean this when you get the most out of it. So without even realizing, this process of manifestation, it's already started. It's already going to begin. But after this moment onwards, my gorgeous Gemini, all I can say to you, your life is about to become a one big massive adventure. Seriously, be happy, be optimistic, and be positive. Focus on positivity and good things in life. And the more you do this, the more you're gonna bring this into your life indeed. Whoa. And also, my gorgeous Gemini, when it comes to those of you who are in relationship, you are actually going to be thinking about, a certain time from a long time ago. There are certain memories that you are going to have. This is for those of you who are in relationships. You are going to be thinking about certain memories, my gorgeous Gemini, and the certain memories that you're going to be thinking about. There is something that you really kind of going to tap into. And you're going to remind yourself from a long time ago, certain memories, how maybe happy you used to be, how content you used to be, how things were like so much more kind of happy and you were so much more optimistic. And now suddenly, you will realize that you will realize what's missing in your life. Okay, and then you are gonna kind of like a really kind of later on, this is to do with you, not with your partner just yet, but then later on you're gonna be kind of again like kind of chilling out, relaxing, and then it's another insight that you are gonna get and gain when it comes to these memories that you were reminded of, and something that was missing, it's gonna become obvious, and that particular thing that was missing, it's gonna give you confidence to actually accept this very, very seriously and try to kind of work towards this. And you're gonna towards this what you became aware of, and you're not gonna be able to you're gonna be so excited. You're not gonna be able to keep this from your partner. You're gonna be so excited. You're gonna say this to your partner, and your partner is gonna absolutely love it. It's about an idea. It's about a realization that you're both gonna become so passionate about. Like, oh my God! And the level of passion you're gonna have. Listen, no one is ever gonna be able to stop you from this. Seriously, you're about to find find yourself on such a mission, my gorgeous Gemini, you and your partner. This is going to be a brilliant month. By the end of this month, you are going to make an incredible decision, and you will know that you were due to do this a long time ago, but only now both of you are going to have a confidence to do this. And this is why this is going to be so important indeed. And those of you who are single and ready to hello, my darling, do you know what? You are really going to meet someone, my gorgeous Gemini. You're going to come across this person. You're going to meet someone. You're going to have a great time with that person. That person is going to make you feel really special. But then again, sadly, you're going to realize really quickly that that person is like a complete little bastard, you know, like somebody who lies and somebody who is dishonest and maybe somebody who just sleeps around like I don't know, somebody like completely dishonest, and you're not going to like it. But you know, at the same time, it's just something briefly which is going to happen with somebody, and it's not about that person. It's not about how that person made you feel, but it's what are you going to realize through that person. Yes, this was some kind of a little bastard. Maybe somebody very kind of good looking, or somebody who's very charming, but then lots of people realize and understand that that person is good looking and charming. And this is all what this person is all about. This person is playing with this, you know, in their life, because we are talking about somebody who is never going to grow up. You know, whether this person is 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, that person is still going to be like that. That person is always going to be like that. Somebody really careless, good looking, all that, blah, 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 but really careless, and it's never going to be able to grow up, blaze their heart, you know. But then again, at the same time, you know, it's more about you feeling a little bit like frustrated because of that person turn out to be like who they are not, blah, blah, blah. But then again, very quickly, you're going to this is going to trigger the best in you. You're going to realize that, you know what, now I need to kind of pay attention to that particular aspect of myself, you know. When it comes to maybe finding someone, when it comes to maybe going out there, because I can see you starting to plan something. You're going to be in this mode for planning, you know, and you're going to be planning something to go somewhere. And it's ever so important to mention this, you know, you're going to be planning to go somewhere, because something is going to happen. Whatever you have on your mind in terms of planning to go somewhere, you know, there are very interesting people that you are going to meet. And these interesting people that you are going to meet are going to be playing a crucial role when it comes to you meeting somebody major, but not just yet. But for now, you're going to meet really great spiritual people who are absolutely perfect at this stage of your life. But very soon after that, you know, you are going to meet somebody else through this person who you would never meet if you didn't reconnect with this person, people in the same place. But these people are going to be good for your spirit and for your soul. And this is telling me that there are very important people who are also going to enter your life and spiritual journey on the friendly level that you will be able to share so much with. But they're also going to be primarily responsible when it comes to you coming out of your comfort zone and realizing exactly what are you missing out of on your life. So you are, however, on the right path. Shall I say on the great path, really. Okay, my gorgeous Gemini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. I love you. Bye.